The stream be starting.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Hangout episode 11. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream tonight. Double live stream again. We live streamed yesterday. Yesterday was episode 10. But thank you all of you guys coming to the live stream. How are you guys been? What you guys been up to today on Saturday Night Fever? Hey, Alrod, thank you for coming to the live stream, bro. Crypto Billionaires in here. Lulu, Doge, Dude, Grizz. What's up, Grizz? Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I'm happy because tomorrow I have off. My friend's gonna come over. We're gonna watch some football, so it's gonna be pretty fun. Today was kind of huge because if you guys are in the Telegram group, we had like a raid. We basically had like an attack in the Telegram group from this other group. So I don't know if you guys are in there. It was kind of crazy. I woke up and it was just like a bunch of spam. Just people saying they were reporting, a bunch of people that joined. And I literally spent my entire morning just banning a lot of those people. But I'll talk more about it in a few. Let's get this started. We got 5 people, 5 likes. Thank you guys for coming to the Crypto Hangout. I'm also going to do a double live stream here on TikTok as well. So if you guys still haven't yet, follow me on TikTok. We're gonna do a double live stream here. Every time I live stream on TikTok, it does really well. So that's what I've been doing, because it also brings more people to my brand, to my channel. I'm pretty sure, right? But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the live stream. Let's check this out real quick. Let me actually change the precision, because the precision on this is like kind of weird there. I think that's better. Alright, so let's go on TikTok as well. Let's see. Let me just move this a tiny bit. There, I think that's good. We're gonna do some technical analysis here. Even though Bitcoin really hasn't done that much, we are still kind of looking bearish in my opinion, but you guys know after we have a parabolic surge, right, it can still play out to the upside. But we're gonna take a look here in the technical analysis. Let's go here live on TikTok. 3, 2, 1, and we are live. We're live on TikTok. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Welcome to Crypto Hangout episode 11. We're going to be taking here a look at Bitcoin. I want to look here in the 4 hour, 1 hour, because I kind of see like a widening wedge to the upside on the 4 hour, which is a bearish pattern usually, right? Also kind of like a bear flag too. We can see we kind of have a bear flag compared to the last time we had accumulation before the pump, right? This time we're kind of like in. You can kind of see it's kind of like a bear flag, or else kind of looks like a diamond too. I don't know, right? Kind of looks like a diamond too. So we'll take a look here. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Appreciate all of you guys coming on here. What's up, guys? We're just taking a look here at Bitcoin. We can see right here, right? We need to break this 25,500. This is our previous lower high, my bad, right? That we need to break, in my opinion, in the next coming days or weeks. If we don't break it, all this basically means is that 23,000, 23,400 or 23,800 is just another lower high, right? It's just another lower high, and we're just broadening out here in this chart. But I definitely think that we can, if we break this 25,500 lower high, then that is very bullish, right? That's telling us that we're forming a new structure to test 28K, right? So this is what we're looking out here for. But let's take a look here. Let's zoom in, because Bitcoin, there's a lot of, patterns here that we can look and check out here for Bitcoin. But we can see right here, let me change to this chart. I want to share here with you guys. We're kind of like in a broadening wedge to the upside, right? It looks something like this for Bitcoin, which usually is bearish, and we're actually testing the bottom. We actually bounced off the bottom again twice. So this was right here, then we bounced out here, 1, around 22,400, and then we bounced off right there as well. So it's kind of like a broadening wedge to the upside, right? Let's see. There's obviously a lot more upside for this pattern, right? You can come as high as 25,500, right? Which is the top of it. But usually this is bearish. And if we also look here, this is how it looks right here on the daily, right? This is what we got to be watching right here, this pattern. But we can also see kind of like a bear flag, right? I don't know if you guys can see like a bear flag sort of forming, right? Because right here really wasn't a bear flag. This was just a just accumulation, right? We were just straight here for a couple days and then pump, right? Right now we're kind of angling towards more of a bear flag type of angle, right? Which usually is bearish. But I feel like right now it's definitely a time where we really don't know if we're gonna really go up or down, right? It's kind of like 50-50. But what I would say too is that we can definitely come back down, in my opinion, and retest this huge macro downtrend, just like we did right here, right? So we can probably come back down later and retest it maybe around 22,600, 22,500, around there, sometime over here, right? This is just a possibility, in my opinion, that can happen in the next coming days or week for Bitcoin. Hey, what's up? It's Skull said, what site is that? I wanted to try crypto as well, but I am not sure. I don't know anything. Yeah, man, so this is a trading view. It's free. There's an app for it that is 100% free. If you actually create an account, and you can basically like do what I'm doing here on the computer, and it'll like sync up with your app because it's like the same account. But it's called Trading View. It's just like an app to like do charting, and there's a bunch of indicators that you can add. Like I created indicators that I sell for Trading View that you can add to your charts and stuff. But yeah, it's called Trading View. And if you said that you wanted to try crypto as well, but not sure, I don't know anything. So what would you like to know about crypto? What would you like to, are you trying to trade? Are you trying to accumulate? What specifically do you want to know about crypto? I Southside play crypto. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Appreciate all of you guys coming to the live stream. Welcome to Crypto Hangout episode 11. Can't believe it's already episode 11. Thank you guys for all the likes over at TikTok. 375 likes. We got 7 likes on YouTube. Varus Frost, that's Show G GJ. Thank you guys for following me too. We're getting a lot of follows as well. Yeah, if you guys got a coin you guys want me to check out, I'll definitely check it out and give my honest opinion on, you know, their technical analysis right now on that coin. Varus Frost says GPPJ. Let me see if there's that, if that pair is here on TradingView, because it might not be. Let me just check. Yeah, I can't find that pair that you're talking about. The G, yeah. I can't, wait, I think I found it. Is it the Japanese yen to British pound? Is that the one? But it's not letting me use it for some reason. Yeah, it's not letting me, I'm clicking on it, it's not letting me use it. It's Forex. I don't know why it's not letting me use it. I searched it up here. Right? JPY and GP. JPY, right? So that's the Japanese yen to, let me see if I could use the dollar. Yeah, I could use the dollar. Is that fine? You want me to check it out here on the dollar? Itsko says, so I would try to do it quick, like in and out, like buy, wait for the rise, and sell if it makes sense. Yeah, like what do you, so you want to learn how to trade crypto? Is that what you're trying to say? Steph said, who's going to send a glizzy to Lewis tonight? Yeah, so far I've been getting a lot of gifts on TikTok, so appreciate all the gifts. We'll see if we get another hot dog again tonight. Itsko says, yeah. So, okay, so, yeah, I would say crypto is definitely one of the best places to start trading. I know a lot of people like Forex, but I think crypto is very friendly for trading, especially if you're trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, because there's a lot of people that say there's a lot of bots on Forex, so it becomes kind of like less predictable in a way. But I would say crypto is great. But so yeah, in terms of getting into crypto, trading crypto, I would say get this app ASAP. It's called TradingView. Create an account. It's free. Okay. Then I would say for the first 3 months, just start looking at the charts and try to make your own patterns. Try to make sense of the charts, why it's going up, why it's going down. Try to predict without, but here's the thing, here's a secret, without zero indicators. Okay? Just get a chart that's naked, right? Zero indicators. Where can I take out the drawings here? I think it's right here. Yeah. Just like that. Just a naked chart. Just try to make sense of everything for the first 3 to 5 months, and then you can start adding indicators and all that. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Hamid? Hamid says, hi, Lewis. How are you? How long is the coming pump? Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. Today I actually had a tough day because we had like a raid or attack in our Telegram. I don't know if you guys are in our Telegram. It's free, by the way. It's in my link tree. But today I decided to make it private because we had a attack basically from this other group that came in. There was a bunch of them that just came in and just started spamming, saying reporting this for a pump and dump group, and like just spamming and just joining, and it was crazy. And it's funny because they think that we're like a pump and dump Telegram, right? Because we were like talking about the coins that they were prophesied about. But no time ever has our group ever did like a plan, like not even close to that, right? Like I think just because we were talking about it, talking about the coins and stuff like that, they thought that we were a pump and dump. So that happened this morning. I literally spent my morning just deleting, banning all the people. So it was hectic, but we were able to ban all of them and make it private because they reported us. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people reported the group and everything. So but yeah, that's how I was this morning. NBA said, NBA, thank you so much for the gifts, bro. Thanks for coming to the live stream. I remember you from yesterday. NBA already my first gifter here. He gave me a February. What is that? A February calendar? That's pretty cool. February 2nd. It's Cool says, bro, that's the best, most simple advice I got so far. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna tell you this, and in this advice, nobody, I'm telling you, you will find YouTube videos. You can search up YouTube videos. Nobody will tell you this advice, okay? And the reason why nobody will tell you this advice is because usually people are trying to get others, like beginners, to buy their course or buy like even like I have an indicator. I have an indicator that I created that I'm selling. But they'll say other types of advice, like trying to funnel people to buy their course, buy their indicator, or join their group for like a monthly fee, right? And I would say I say the opposite because I know what happens to beginner traders, and that is they do these things and then they get overwhelmed with the strategies, with like the indicators, right? It's just overwhelming for beginner traders. So in my opinion, from my experience, the way I started was that the first 3 or 5 months I just started with a chart, just looking at the price, just like this. Look, a chart just like this, and I just try to make sense of it. The simplest pattern, it could be the dumbest patterns that make sense to you. That's what you want to look at, okay? You don't know nothing, just try to make sense and logic of why it's going up and down. After that, then you could add the simple indicators like the stochastic and other ones. But yeah, Sean Black said, what did I miss? Not much. I just started the live stream. Welcome to Crypto Hangouts, episode 11. What up? Starting next month off right. Yeah, thank you for the gift, bro. Thank you for the February gift. Crypto Shady says, my man, what's good? What's up, Crypto Shady? How you been, bro? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Yo, bro, love this consistency. Hey, T Money, I appreciate it, man. I love doing this. I love live streaming. I love making videos, right? It really is like it's really fun to me. Like if it wasn't fun, like if this was a grind, if this wasn't fun, if I was doing this just for other reasons, honestly, like I would have quit. I would have not been doing this right now because it's just like it's just not worth it, right? It's not worth it doing it if you're not having fun, if you don't enjoy it, right? So thank you so much, man. Michael Hill said, "Don't sweat the raid. They needed a scapegoat." Yeah, man. Our group might be a scapegoat, right? It might be a reason why their coin might not, succeed in the future. And again, look, I don't want beef with anyone, with any group. Like I don't look to have that, right? It's just not me. It's not my character. And I'm not saying that they're wrong and that they're false and all these things. It's just that their group literally came to our Telegram group, right? Like a bunch of people joined and just spamming, saying reporting for pump and dump, and just doing all these things without doing any research. Like we're literally not a pump and dump. We literally never planned any type of pump and dump or anything like that. We're just a group that discuss certain coins, share videos, give opinions, right? So it's crazy what happened this morning in our Telegram group. But at the moment, I did private it. I'm gonna look to unprivate it in the future, but for a while, I'm gonna keep it private. And if you guys still haven't joined, it's free. If you guys are interested in joining, and really want to join, then just message me on Twitter, and I'll send you the link. Jay Bond says, "Yo, I'm his twin. I've been watching you too." Jay Bond says, "What's your outlook on Algorand?" Jay Bond, thank you so much, man. Thank you for watching my live stream. I really appreciate it. My outlook on Algorand. You want me to look at the chart, or do you want me to talk about the future? I'll do both. So I like Algorand. I think Algorand is going to be one of the surviving coins. If you look deep into Algorand, you can see that it's very energy friendly, which I think is going to be a huge important part of the future, right? Being energy friendly, and Algorand also being one of the ISO coins, which I believe is going to be successful, right? And right now, actually, I would say Algorand, which is this right here, and XLM are still at great deals. XLM under 10 cents. Like XLM and both Algorand really did not react that much to this recent Bitcoin pump. It did react a little bit, but not as much as other altcoins, right? Where we saw other altcoins going up like crazy. But you can see right here, the bottom for Algorand at the moment is 16 cents. Right now we're at 26 cents, right? Which, looking at this, I would be careful buying right now because we're at the top of this range for Algorand. So I can sense a sell-off coming back down to test 23 cents for Algorand. But once we do break this range, we're definitely coming up here back to 41 cents. So that's basically a 2x right there for Algorand. Look, once we break this range, next stop, in my opinion, is going to be around 41 cents around here. Okay? For Algorand. So I still think Algorand is at great levels here, in my opinion. And I think the future is bright. If they continue to develop and do everything that they've been doing, right? But thank you for the messages, guys. Wow. Sorry if I'm not seeing all the messages, guys. I'm trying to keep up with all the messages. I just want to thank you guys for coming to the live stream. What about H-bar? Yeah, I'll check out H-bar as well. Yesterday we checked out H-bar and it was at the top of the range. I like H-bar long term too. I think H-bar is really ahead of many projects, and I'm long term H-bar, to be honest. And their technology, I think, is gonna be really big. It's just something that you gotta be patient with and just keep researching, right, and learning more about it. J-Bon says, I'm bullish on the future, more curious on the chart. What's up, brother? What's up, Raul Lopez? How you been, bro? Danny says, bow trap. Could be, right? I think it's gonna be an even bigger bow trap, to be honest. They would hop That reminds me of the ship community last bull run. They would hop into Discords talking smack. It's wild. Yeah, yeah. So look at that. NBA just said that back in the bull run, a lot of people in the ship community will go in between Discords, just causing chaos, right? It's cool says respect, bro. Thank you so much. If I made it, bro, you are the first on my list to thank. Much love. It's cool, man. Thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. And I'm rooting for you. I hope that you do make it, and you do become an awesome trader, bro. But yeah, let's take a look here at Algorand. I mean, my bad, H bar, because we can see right here. This is a very important range right here, right? That we got rejected here near the top of the range, right? You can see that. Look, this is a perfect example. When you look here for H bar, right? What happens? We have a huge pump back up, right? Then we pump above the range and we get rejected right at the top of the range. That would have been a great short right there for H bar. And right now we're kind of in the middle of the range here for H bar. And basically what we have to do, you can see right here that we pumped up, but we didn't break H bar's previous lower high, which is very important, and it needs to break this. In my opinion, it needs to break this previous lower high, which is around here at 0.8. Let me change the precision here. 0.884, right? We came up to 0.81. The previous lower high is 0.84, which we need to break to make a new higher high. So what I could see happening for H bar is we might even stay flat here, maybe even come down and test the bottom of this range again, which we look how many times we touched the bottom of the range, and the bottom of the range is around 5 cents, 5.6. So it's around 5 cents. We might even come back down here again before coming up and breaking this range here, going above 8 cents or 9 cents in my opinion for H bar. So yeah, so basically for H bar, if it comes back down to 5 cents and a half, I think it would be a great time to buy, just looking at the chart. Yank says, can Bitcoin go to 14K before the bull run? Question mark. Yanks, great question. Great question. And I want to show you guys here based on Yank's question. Because he said a very special number, 14K. And you guys know my theory. If you guys are just new to my streams, I'm going to tell you guys my theory again, what can play out. Okay, so please pay attention to this theory. When I started in crypto, I was big in shit, but was able to learn DCA first. I had 10x on my money and Coinbase shut down. Wow, really? That's crazy. It's Cool says, yo, everyone in the chat, respect this guy. He deserves it. It's Cool. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the respect. J-Bon says, still made 5x. That's great, bro. And yeah, I think that's really the secret, right? I mean, bear market makes millionaires, guys, right? Lewis, your hair looks crazy, brother. Yeah, I just I showered. I forgot to what's it called? Comb my hair. Mainly because I don't have work tomorrow. Usually if I have work tomorrow, I'll comb my hair so it doesn't look crazy in the morning. But thank you, GT, for coming to the live stream. Grizz says, bro, the attackers are demonic. It's against the Lord, not you personally. The devil don't like your group. In words, say the group is good then. Yeah, Grizz, that's a great point. If you guys are just tuning in, our Telegram got raided, got attacked by like a group of people. Like a bunch of people joined, started spamming, saying reporting. And I privated, I spent my morning, like I didn't even have breakfast this morning before work because I spent the morning banning and deleting these people from our group. And then by the time I was done, I was like, I just had to start driving to work. So it's crazy, but you're right. Like, you know, all these bad things happening, it shows that our group is a great group, right? And that we don't have any malicious, you know, ideas and things like that, right? But we'll see. I'm gonna show you guys here my theory regarding 14K, which could play out. iSound says, hey man, how's everything been? I Sound, thank you for coming to the live stream, bro. And it's been pretty good. The only thing what happened today that was bad was this morning I woke up and my Telegram got raided. Like, it got a bunch of people spamming, people reporting it. The reason why is because they were claiming that we're a pump and dump Telegram, which we never did any of that. Like, we never planned any pump and dump. Like, it's crazy what these people think. And they came in just spamming, reporting, and all these things. And our group is just a regular group where we just talk, give our opinions on coins, give our opinions on certain videos, things like that. So I spent all the morning just spamming, deleting all those people. And so far we got the Telegram all good now. It's private though. So if you do want to join, message me on Twitter. Okay? I'm going to keep it private for a little bit before making it public again. But look, this is my theory right here on how Bitcoin might come down to 14K, might be the bottom. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already seen this. I talked about it. But right here, back in 2015, we bottomed on the 200 weekly. You see the 200 weekly? We bottomed on the 200 weekly, right? This is the 200 weekly is this red line. Then what happens right here? Back in 2018, we come down from the all-time high 83%, and we bottom on the 200 weekly, not once but twice. We touch it twice. Okay, and right here 2020, right, we have that huge event 2020. We break the 200 weekly, right, for the first time, and we bottom, guess where? On the 300 weekly. And this one we fell down 72% from its all-time high back in 2019. Okay, so we bottom on the 300 weekly for the first time. So fast forward this year, and just so you know, we never broke this 300 weekly, this middle line. We never broke this in history. Okay, but guess what happens last year, 2022, right after the FTX thing? We break the 300 weekly. Look clearly right here. We break the 300 weekly for the first time ever. First time ever we break it. Okay. Now my theory is that since we broke the 200 weekly right here in 2020, bottomed on the 300 weekly for the first time ever, could we, after breaking the 300 weekly for the first time ever, come down and bottom on the 400 weekly, which is this one right here, for the first time ever? You see what I'm saying? And the 400 weekly at the moment is exactly around 14,120. Now again, as we go more into the future, this will probably rise slightly, so it'll probably be around 14,200, 14,300 possibly, if we do come down to it sometime in the future. But again, this is just a theory on but I do think if we do capitulate down hard, I could see us stopping on the 400 weekly, in my opinion, which is around 14K. Before if we come down hard, I can see us stopping and staying flat for a little bit, or bouncing off of 14,100 around there. Okay, because a lot of people think that we're coming down to 12K, which is possible, but I see us stopping at 14K and 100 in my opinion. Jeremy says, when would you expect this? Great question. So just looking here, zooming out the chart, right? When could we expect this? Obviously, in my opinion, it would have to be this year, right? But I would definitely expect this. Look, right now, you can see right here, we're working our way back up here to retest the 200 weekly right here. You see, this is the 200 weekly. We're coming back up to retest the 200 weekly as resistance. We're going to come up to try to break it, and that is around 24,700, okay? So what could possibly happen, we might come back up here, get rejected again, right? And then we could start having another downtrend. But I really don't know like what month of this year we can come down hard to the 400 weekly. But I just feel like definitely if we have another huge event, like another Black Swan event, we can definitely come and capitulate due to something like that. in my opinion, this year to the 400 weekly around 14K, just like we did back in 2020. Look, back here in 2020, right, everything was all good, right? We were working our way back up, right? We were in this nice uptrend, just like we are right now. We're in this nice uptrend. Then what happens? Huge black swan event. Look at this huge capitulation. Boom, we went all the way down to 3,000. So we went from 10,000 to 3,000 in a matter of like weeks. Okay, I could see something like that happen if we have another huge event this year where we capitulate, which we still haven't seen a capitulation in my opinion for Bitcoin. So again, this is just a theory, right? Anything can happen, right? We just gotta just keep an eye on this because this is gonna be very interesting this year. Yank says, I'm hoping it hits that 14K so I can buy. Yeah, and about that, Hanks, like I said, if we do capitulate, so if we do have a crazy drop, I would expect us to stop around 14,150, 14,300. So if you do have like limit orders, like buy orders for Bitcoin, obviously not financial advice, but I would say if I had enough to buy one Bitcoin and I was waiting, like I just had my money on exchange, why not, instead of just having on the exchange, why not put limit orders, right, to a certain price, just in case it does have that drop when you're sleeping, when you're working, right? So I would say if I had enough, I would definitely put it around 14,300, 14,400, near the 400 weekly. Okay. Great info. Let's run his lives up. 50K likes is a great start for us. Hey, thank you so much, Yanks. Thank you for the support. Wow, we already got 3,000 likes. Thank you guys so much for all the support, man. It really means a lot to me. Doing a double live stream. If you guys still haven't yet, follow me on YouTube as well. I bring you guys long form videos on YouTube daily. And also follow me here on TikTok. My goal is to get 10,000 followers, because once I get 10,000 followers on TikTok, I'll be able to request like the stream key for TikTok, and then that's gonna be awesome, because instead of having my phone on a tripod facing my computer, which is just annoying and it doesn't look as good, instead of having it like that, I'm gonna be able to stream straight from my computer using a software, and it's just gonna look better. It's gonna be easier. So my goal is 10K on TikTok. Jeremy Peter says, do you think it will bring down the altcoins, or do you think they have become more stable? No, if this does happen, the altcoins are definitely gonna get wrecked. To nicely put it. But yeah, like altcoins still follow, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So altcoins will definitely come down hard too. And another thing too, guys, is like this bear market, everybody talks about projects that, you know, projects going to zero, right? We still have a lot of projects that still haven't gone to zero, right? A lot of projects that we know aren't gonna survive and they still haven't gone to zero. So that could mean more downside, right? We might have a period in this bear market where all you see is a bunch of projects just go to zero, which is what we kind of seen with like in the beginning of this bear market with many DeFi projects, or obviously NFTs and stuff like that, which is great, right? It's kind of like bear markets are awesome because it's kind of like a washing period where you're able to see more clearly what the legit projects are, who the legit projects are, right? And that makes it easier for you as an investor to invest, right? Can you set limit orders on Coinbase? Yes, you can set limit orders on Coinbase. All you gotta do is go to this place where it says trade. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like near the top. It's not where it's like you can buy right now. It's like somewhere where it's like trade or like pro trading. That's where you can set limit orders. Yang says, I'll buy more altcoins on the dip too. Yeah, I've been, you know, altcoins. To be honest, I don't have any Bitcoin. I have a little bit of Bitcoin, but it's not really mine at the moment because it's in Celsius, which you know what happened with Celsius. So I really don't have any Bitcoin at the moment. My dream is to have at least one Bitcoin. But I'm mostly in altcoins at the moment. Caracola says, what's your opinion on Cardano? So Cardano, I'm kind of like in between. I'm just like watching, but I do own some Cardano. I actually stake it on a Atomic Wallet, which makes it very simple for you to stake Cardano. And I do, if you guys hold Cardano, stake it. Same thing for all your coins. If you hold coins like Solana, Ethereum, obviously other coins that you can stake, then stake it and try to stake it on a ledger, right? But Cardano is just one of those coins that is very slow. A lot of people like to call it slow Dano, which is a good thing for the long run, right? Because you know they say that they're doing everything right, which takes time. But I'm not really 100% on it yet, but at the same time I still have some, you know what I mean? So it just, you know, time will tell, right? We just gotta research, be up to date with what's going on with them. But there's actually a lot of big things coming for Cardano this year. I think they're gonna have a stable coin, right? If I'm right, I think Cardano's coming out with a stable coin for their project. AI Sound, welcome back, bro. Gonna check that limit order option on CB. Yeah, and if you can't find it, definitely search it up on YouTube, because it'll definitely show you how to set limit orders on Coinbase. NP says, never gonna happen. I think we never see 15.5K again. I don't know, NP. I think, you know, because look, back here in 2020, right, we were at 10K, right, in this really nice uptrend, exactly at 10K, and then you saw what happened in 2020, and then out of nowhere we went to 3K, right? 3K. It was a huge capitulation, right? So again, like, anything can happen in this world that's unexpected, right? That can capitulate Bitcoin. There's actually many things that can happen. So just be, you know, on the lookout. Just gotta keep the no one gifter badge, man. AI Sound, thank you for the gifts, bro. iSound has the #1 gifter badge. Could you check out Atom, please? Yeah, let's check out Cosmos, one of my favorite coins. Let's see. I'll give you my opinion on whether I think we're bullish or bearish on Cosmos. So Lewis, can you point out any projects that have gone to zero? ? Yeah, so I forgot. There's a lot of them that were specifically like either DeFi. A lot of them like obviously DAOs. I would say the most of them are smaller. I can't remember. I think I forgot a couple of them, but most of them are like smaller, like DAOs. DeFi projects, obviously NFTs. I think there's a bunch of crypto gaming ones too. Like obviously the biggest one I could say is Luna, right? But I guess you can technically say that it didn't go to zero because we have Luna Classic and they remade Luna. But I don't know. I would still consider Luna one of the ones that went to zero because of what happened to their system that collapsed. That can happen to other altcoins, right? It could collapse and go to zero just like it did with Luna, right? It can happen with many other altcoins. So I'll see the biggest one was Luna, right? What other one? But basically there was like a lot of DeFi ones that were like focused on passive income, focused on like rebase coins as well. But I think that's another big thing, like, because we don't really see a lot of the big coins that went to zero yet, right? Which is just tells me that we might have some more downturn in this bear market for those coins to go to zero. Maybe like we might have Sand, right? Sandbox, something happens, it goes to zero or goes down a lot, right? Or maybe you guys saw with Axie Infinity what happened with them, right? It didn't go to zero, but after the hack, right, it literally was like at 300 and something, I forget, to $5, $10, right? But let's check out Atom here. Atom, in my opinion, is one of the best performing coins this bear market. You can see right here, this is very bullish because this is our low right here. This is our bottom around $5. Man, imagine buying Cosmos at $5 right back in June. Then what happens is, I'll tell you what happens. We come up, we make a very big high around $17. Then we come up again, make a lower high. That's bearish around $15. Then we have another huge dump here, but we make a lower high around $8, which is bullish. And now what needs to happen here for Cosmos is we got to break this previous lower high of $15. We need to break that, okay, to remain bullish. If we break that, so let's say Cosmos does continue this uptrend and we break that, I feel like we'll probably double top a little bit, come back down, right? Maybe form like a cup and handle, right? Form the handle, come back down, and then break it and break the previous one at $17 as well. And then you can see right here, this is a very bullish structure. This is a bullish structure for Cosmos, and we can see that we're probably gonna keep working our way back up here to break $32, which is the next one back in April. So this is what needs to happen. So we need to break $15 on Cosmos, which is the previous lower high. But so far it's bullish. I mean, you can see this. This is a nice aggressive uptrend right here for Cosmos. Very nice uptrend. So we could possibly stop around $15 or so, in my opinion. We're never going below 40K ever again. Remember hearing that? Yeah, great point by Grizz. And that's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people say, oh, we're never going to 15K again. We're never going to 16K again. Guys, I remember in the bull market, so many influencers, so many people on TikTok Live, so many people on YouTube Live, they were just telling people what they wanted to hear. They were just telling people, like, oh, we're never going below 40K. Another big one was like, oh, we're never going below our previous all-time high, which was around 19K or 20K. We're never going below that. That was a big one, right? iSound, thank you for the lollipops. Gil says, what about the future of Cardano and DOT? So, like I said, Cardano, I'm in between. I'm just like researching them. I'm not 100% yet, but I still have some. Polkadot, I think Polkadot's interesting. It's kind of similar to Cardano. Like, there's not that much going on with their chain. Unlike Cosmos, for example, there's a lot of stuff going on Cosmos, but they have some very big goals. Same with Cardano, right? So I do like Polkadot too, and I have some as well. iSound says, I'm a big believer in Axie. I think it could reach 50 to 100K, $100 in the next bull run. Yeah, if Axie does recover, right? If they fix all, what happened with the hacks, it can definitely reach that, and definitely it's all-time highs again. And like I said, guys, if you guys believe in Axie Infinity long term, then it wouldn't be smart, it wouldn't be dumb to get some NFTs, right? Yank says, thank you, brother. I found the limit order option on CB. Anytime, Yanks. And thank you, Grizz, for sharing it as well. Grizz shared it on YouTube as well. But happy you found it. And yeah, on Coinbase, you can do limit orders with USD, with other coins, other pairs. So it's definitely great, because instead of just having your money just sitting there on Coinbase, why not have a limit order, right? Vule says, Solana, question mark. Yeah, let's check out Solana. Solana coming down to $7 this bear market, right? $7. That is insane. But we can see right here we had a nice V-shaped recovery right here for Solana, right? And so my thoughts on Solana right now is basically, you can clearly see right here. I had this drawn here since last live stream. Solana is trying to work its way back up here to this range. And this is the key range here, because we've been in this range ever since we came down from back in May. Okay, we've been the majority of this bear market in this range. And that range is in between $29 and $44. Okay? So what I could see happening here is Solana having another pump in the next coming days, maybe, right? Back into the range, right? And then staying in this range flat, and then slowly coming up here to retest $44, and then probably getting another big rejection to retest the bottom of the range as support, right? That's something that could possibly happen. But the main thing is Solana is coming back into this range at some point, 100%. I definitely see this, right? Especially when we have a parabolic surge like that. That's very bullish. It shows you that a lot of people bought heavy when we had this huge drop here to $7, right? Anytime, Vule. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Don't forget to follow and also subscribe to my channel. We got 32,000 subscribers. My goal is 10,000 followers on TikTok, so we can get the stream key. Isound says, still got the swing trade in Solana with 10k leverage, which I entered at 9.4. Wow, man, congratulations. So look at that. Isound got a 10k leverage position on Solana at $9. Right now it's at $24. So congrats on that. One thing, don't forget to take profits, especially once we reach that range for Solana that I just showed. If that was me, I'll take profits once we start getting towards the top of that or in that range. But yeah. Yo, man. Hey, what's up, Security Dogs? How you been, bro? Thanks for coming to the live stream again. GT says it's 50-50. We see 15k again. That would be more painful is if the powers that be keep us from going back down. Imagine all the people who sat on sidelines waiting for 12k and never came back. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's a great point by GT. He said it's 50-50. And that connects to my philosophy on being an investor, even a trader, and that is that you never want to be either 100% out of the market, and you never want to be 100% in the markets, right? Because if you're either one of those, you're not gonna be able to sleep at night. You're gonna be paranoid, okay? You're gonna be paranoid. So the key is to be balanced, have a good portion in the markets, right? And also have a good portion not in the markets. Because if we go either way, if we pump up hard, you're good. You got a decent amount of crypto, right? You're good. And if we dump hard, you're good too, because you still have a lot of money to invest in, right? If we come down lower, this bear market, right? So that's my philosophy, really. Carrie says hi. Hi, Carrie. How you been? Thank you so much for coming to the live stream again. I remember you from last time. Of course, going to take 50% at $26. Yeah. Great target. Wow, thank you so much for the roses, iSound. Thank you so much for sending those roses. Security guard said, we coming to 20k triple top on Bitcoin. Check. So let's check right here. So Security Dog said we're coming to 20k triple top on Bitcoin. So you think we're gonna have a triple top at 20k? Let's see right here. Wait, so you think we're coming down to 20k? Is that what you're saying? You think we're coming down to 20k? Is that basically what you're saying? C said, can I ask what trading site you are using? Thank you. Yes, so I am using TradingView. It's a free website where you can create an account and you could just start charting just like I am right here. It's free. And what's awesome is that when you create your account on your computer and you draw out stuff, and there's an app for it that if you log in, it's already synced with everything with your computer. So that's what's awesome about it. And you only get up to 3 indicators for free to be displayed. I have like the the last tier, which is like the best version, but it's like I gotta pay like 500 or more yearly. But I got this mainly because I can make my own indicators and sell them, which I do if you guys are interested. I'll show you guys them here. But yeah, it's 100% free, and it's definitely my favorite site to do like charting for mini coins. Check those. Oh, so you're talking about these 3 big spikes, right? Is this what you're talking about? I'm on the 4 hour right here. What do you think could be the bottom for Bitcoin this year? iSound said, man. So one of the ones I was talking about is 14K, right? Which is part of my theory. Could be a bottom. It could be 14K. We capitulate down to 14K. Heck, it could be zero. It could be under $1, right? There's a lot of people talking about a flash crash for Bitcoin this year. I know it's crazy, right? But there's people talking about a flash crash that can happen for Bitcoin and other coins, where we can have a hack or something that can cause Bitcoin to flash crash all the way down to below $1 and then coming back up fast, right? I know you probably think that's impossible, but that's possible in our world. Something like that could happen to Bitcoin. Check those 3 big spikes. Yeah, so you can see right here, right? We're kind of, right now, we're actually kind of like in a bear flag, right? Right now we're kind of, look, you can see right here, we're kind of like in a bear flag for Bitcoin, which is usually bearish, right? So we'll keep an eye on this pattern, right? This is a bearish flag pattern, a bear flag. It's different than from right here, because right here we actually had a bear flag that played out here. If you guys don't look, you can see right here, this is a bear flag that played out. You see, it's the same angle as the one that we're right here, but this one is bigger. So look, we had a bear flag that played out, but we came to as low as 20,300, came back up, and then we pumped, right? Right here, we're in a bear flag too. We might have a nice big drop here, maybe to test 21,700, right? So what could possibly happen here, guys, is we can have something like this, lose this bear flag, come back down here around basically the top of where we were right here, right? Around 21,700, and then start working our way back up, just like we did right here. You see what I'm saying? That's a something that I could see playing out here. But we're also, if you look at this on the bigger picture, we're in this widening wedge here as well, right? Which is usually bearish too. So watch out for this one, this pattern as well. This widening wedge here for Bitcoin. Hector said, hey, what's up? What's up, Hector? Thanks for joining the live stream, guys. Thank you for coming to the Crypto Hangout episode 11. Bitcoin's next move. We might have a big move like we always do, right, towards Sunday night into Monday morning. A big one, guys, that had a huge move was Flux. Look at this. And I was talking about Flux every single time in my stream. Flux, okay? I bought some around here, around 55 cents. But look at this huge pump here to $1. So pumping here from 55, actually 41 cents to $1 in a couple weeks. Flux, okay? It's one of my secret gems, one of my secret altcoins that I am accumulating. That's one of them, Flux. I also like Zilliqa as well. Security Dog says, what times you come on? So you're talking about like live streaming, what times I come on to live stream? Usually around this time. But sometimes like during the weekends I might do like a day stream. But usually around this time right now, I'll go on live. If you want to know when, definitely put like a notification I don't know if you could do that on TikTok, but definitely do it on YouTube. There's a way to put a notification on YouTube, so you get a notification when I come on live. As I'm in UK. Oh, okay, so you're in UK, so it's different times there. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's really late right now in UK because there's some people in my YouTube that's also in UK. But I always try to stream earlier, so people in the UK, it could be like better time for them. But it's because I get home from my job, like sometimes I get home late from my job, so I gotta stream a little bit later. But yeah, sometimes on the weekends I'll stream like during the midday, which is great for UK time. But let's take a look. I want to take a look here at the biggest gainers for today. So let's take a look here at Crypto Bubbles, right? Biggest gainer today, XRD. I've never heard of this coin. Radix. Well, I actually heard of Radix. Yeah, so Radix, biggest gainer of the day, 16%. Litecoin had a great day. Litecoin at $95. $95. This is going to be a huge year for Litecoin, right? It's going to be happening. $95, 8% up today. Curve up 10%. Not Curve, Convex Finance. We also have Dash up 10% and Flare up 9.2%. So those are some of the biggest gainers right there. Now let's look at the biggest gainers here. But these are like the biggest gainers, like without like counting market cap. Okay, so biggest gainer, Render. And I actually like, this is one of my gems too, that I talk about in the Discord. I talked about this coin so many times before. Render RNDR. And I talked about this when we were around 40 cents. 40, 30 cents for Render RNDR. And I'll talk about what this project is. This is a great project. If they can like continue to actually do what they say, what they plan, I think this is going to be an amazing project. Like that's just going to blow up even more, because what they do is they're like a decentralized GPU rendering. That's why they're called rendering project. And basically what that is like, you know how people make videos and they need like GPU power to like render a video, or to like maybe they make like a part of like a game, and they basically need rendering power from like a GPU, but their GPU sucks, right? Well, this project basically is a decentralized GPU rendering project that like, okay, like I don't have the best GPU, but I want to, you know, do this really full scale video. Well, I use Render. It uses the GPU power from other GPUs around the world. That's why it's decentralized. And then I get my video rendered. You see how it works? And I thought it was a great idea. I'm just, you know, gonna keep up to date with them, because we gotta see if they continue to grow, to innovate. Because I think that's really big innovation. I mean, think about it, right? Decentralized rendering GPU power. That's pretty big innovation in my opinion. But biggest one of the day, 34% Render. Definitely check it out if you guys have some time. Floki. I actually have some Floki. I have some Floki. But Floki up 30%. Floki. Then what are some other coins here that we know a little bit more? Radix. I told you guys about Radix. Gilded Guardians. I'm pretty sure that's like a crypto gaming coin. Flux. 15% Flux. I talked about Flux. Anchor Protocol. 13% up. Flare. We talked about that. Now let's look at the biggest losers. The biggest losers here of the day. Biggest one is Silo Finance, or Silo Finance, down 15%, right? And the majority of these I do not know. Lossless, I know. Lossless down 10%, right? Many of these are like very low cap. Safe Moon down 8%. Bonk down 7%. So those are the biggest losers of the day in the crypto markets. Nuflo says, I collect profit on Render 0.88. That's great, man. Thoughts on Saitama? Do you want me to check it out as a chart? I really don't know that much about Saint Tama. I know about them. I just never really did that much research on them. But we can see right here. I definitely see like we're in a clear. This is a clear asymmetrical triangle, right? That usually looks something like this, right? It's just an asymmetrical triangle. Pendant, right? And we could really just, you know, we gotta see where we break. If we break to the downside, we can possibly see a fall here with the measured move. Possibly coming back down here to 001. If we go to the upside, we could possibly see a measured move of 006, right? Which would probably be like a 3x or a 2x and a half, right? But I don't know that much about Saint Tama. If you guys do, definitely let me know more. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Crypto Hangouts, episode 11. Alf Pat says, what is render token RNDR? It's up 38%, jumped with 20x leverage, got up 40% in minutes. Got my answer, thanks. Anytime, Alf. Yeah, I was just talking about it. But yeah, look into render, guys. It's one of those coins that is very underrated. Like, you don't really hear that much people talking about it. You're probably going to start hearing a lot of people talk about it as it continues to pump. That's usually how it works. But I've been talking about it in my channel for like months. And it's definitely, you know, innovated. It's a very innovative idea and project. So the question is, will they continue to develop and be innovating? Same triangle on singularity. Oh, really? Is the same one the asymmetrical triangle? I see some other coins here that we can. So another one that went up a lot that I talk about is Data Network, also coming up heavy here to $1, above $1 again, right? We haven't been above $1 here for Data since, what is that, back in November. So back in November. Chainlink, let's take a look here at Chainlink. Chainlink is exactly in the middle of its range, right? This is probably the biggest range coin this bear market. You can see this range here that we've been in since we had this huge drop back in May. And this range here is between $9.6 and $5.3, right, for Chainlink. But we're making our way to the top. What I can see happening here for Chainlink, right, is possibly coming up here, double topping, then coming back down. And what needs to happen is we need to make a new lower high around here, around $6.7, and continue bullish. That's what needs to happen here for Chainlink, something like that. So for Chainlink, we can come up to 7.9, then retrace back to around 6.7, and then break its previous lower high, maybe around 8.3. Could you check out Oasis, Rose? I was away for a little bit. Well, if you already did, would be appreciated. Yeah, I didn't check it out yet, but we'll check it out here. Oasis. Check out Oasis right here. Let's see how it's doing. I'll share here my technical analysis on it. So basically right here, this is very interesting, right? Because technically for Oasis, right, we are still, let me see if I can find a one that has more history. I'm pretty sure Binance does. Yeah, so Binance has more history here. And I mean, like, I can see more of the chart coming back here. But for Oasis, we can see that this, right, with this bullish, we broke this. And this is actually funny. Look at this. This is amazing right here. This is very bullish for Oasis, and this happens a lot for downtrends like this. Look at this downtrend. Look what happened. I'll tell you what happened right here, right? We're in this downtrend, right? We make another lower high, touch the top of it again, then come down hard, and guess what happens? After we break it, right, we come back down to retest it, right? We come back down, retest it, like that. You can see right there. It's a retest, and then we continue on our uptrend for Oasis. My opinion on Oasis is that it's obviously in a nice uptrend. The trend is your friend, right? It's in a nice uptrend right here. But what needs to happen for Oasis to continue bullish is we need to break its previous lower high, which was around 0.73, okay? We need to break this, and the reason why is that if you don't break it, this is just going to be another lower high, which is going to continue in the downtrend, which is, the downtrend is the bigger perspective here, right? This is the bigger perspective, the bigger picture. We're in this downtrend. In the smaller picture, we're in this uptrend. You see what I'm saying? So to break this bigger picture, we need to break this previous lower high of 0.73. Right now we're at 0.58. So in the next coming days, weeks, we need to continue this uptrend and break this previous lower high to continue bullish. But until then, I do see us, staying bullish as we are in this uptrend. So let's just see when we do come up here, if we reject it for a double top maybe, or we do break it. And then after we break that, then we could work our way up to the previous lower high after that, which is around 11 cents. Okay. Alpat says, I did close my Zilliqa long 3,000%. I wish I didn't close it, but I'm happy for the new gains, new day, new trades. Wow, congratulations, Alpat, getting 3,000% on a Zilliqa long. Wow, man, I'm happy for you. And I'm happy that you took those profits, right? Because who knows, we might have a big drop this next week. So it's, a lot of people make big profits just like that, and they lose it all, trying to be greedy and everything like that. But I'm happy you took profits, Alf. AJ says, I made a few bucks on Bitcoin today. Hey AJ, congrats, bro. How did you make a few bucks? Did you trade it? Did you leverage trade? Or did you just trade it normally? Thank you for the rose. I sound. Thank you for the roses. AJ says, no emotion. You trade it with no emotion? That's a big thing too. That if you're trading, if you're getting really emotional, right? You're getting like paranoid. You're doing like things based off of emotion. Then do not keep trading. Like do not keep trading in that trade. Like close out that trade, right? And just start again. Learn from your mistakes. Because a lot of people have done this in the past, where like their trade is not going their direction, so they add on to their trade, so they can have like, so they don't get liquidated, right? And they keep adding on until they get liquidated. And that's a really big mistake, right? Isound says, might open a short on Bitcoin. What makes you, why do you want to open a short on Bitcoin? What's your number one reason? One of the big things I would say is like we are in a bear flag, right? That could play out. And bear flags are usually bearish, right? Emotions ruined my trading when I was new. I'll tell you a trick of trading. Yeah, definitely let us know, security guard dog. AJ says, right, learning altogether from losing. Yeah, that's a big thing, right, guys? Like I think what happens is to many beginner traders is they lose a lot in the beginning, and then they just give up, right? they gave up. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys lose a lot in the beginning, you know, that's just motivation. So you can write it down, so you can remember it for the next trades. Like, you're just learning. Every loss is something that you learn, so you don't do it again, right? I've never been liquidated in 2 years of leverage trading. Bearish flag. Yeah, I see the bearish flag too. And that's, wow, that's awesome. That's impressive. So ISOL never been liquidated in 2 years of leverage trading. You probably really have some really good risk management. Did the US dollar zero out? Question mark. No, not yet. It just says I'm a scalper now. Yeah, I love scalp trading. I'm a big fan of scalping. Swing trading as well. But scalping is great because it's fun to scalp, man. It's very entertaining. And what's awesome about scalping is that you can just be in and out sometimes, right? When I make a trade and goes against me, I just hedge it. That way you never lose. Yeah, that's a great tip right there from Security Guard, right? Being able to hedge your trade, and then being able to time the hedge as well, right? So that's a great tip right there, knowing how to hedge. Must be nice not losing. Losing's a big part of it. I think I would say losing it makes you a better trader, to be honest. So don't be sad about losing, right? Because every trader loses, and the traders that really make it are the ones that lost a lot but learned from their losses, right? Kept coming back up no matter how many losses they got. But not just that, right? They learned, right? Maybe they did the same mistake twice, 3 times, but they're like, nah, not this time, and they learned from it. And that's really how the best traders are made, from losing. Isan says only risk 1 to 5% of your account. If you lose more than 2 trades in a row, stop trading for the day. Yeah, great. That's a great tip right there to know, that Isan just said, right? Risk not using, there's people out there that are crazy. They'll use like 30% of their account. Dr. Doc said, hey, you got to lose some to pay those taxes. Yeah, great point, right? It's a great point. But one thing, guys, I want to show here too, guys, is the total market cap. We're finally above 1 trillion market cap, right? Finally above 1 trillion market cap. User 2000, thank you so much for the gifts, for the roses. Thank you so much, user. Is that Bitcoin there? Yeah, this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin on the chart right here. You can see right here, this is Bitcoin. Crypto Billionaire says no one went broke taking profits. Yeah, great point. Crypto Billionaire over on YouTube said no one went broke taking profits. Alf said I did get over 3,000% on Luna Classic long, 20x last year too, but to be fair, I lost it all after in crazy trades. Wow. Crypto Billionaire said I have learned that good traders know they don't know where price is going and trade accordingly. Really? So look at that. Crypto Billionaire said that he learned that good traders, they know that they don't know where price is going and they trade accordingly. And what do you mean by they trade accordingly? Like what they do? What do they do to trade accordingly? AJ says I got in that dip and take profit tonight. Hey, that's great. All right, we might have a big week. We might have a very volatile week this next coming week, right? I think there's gonna be there's gonna be a Fed meeting as well. User says Swift loaded 27 million under 1 cent. Wait, so you loaded SWFTC? What is that? I never heard of that coin. What is that coin about? iSound says I opened a short on Luna at $60 and smashed my take profits at $50. Wow. That's a great trade. So this was like Luna when it was going to zero. You opened the short at $60 and you just took profits of $50 once it reached 50. Did you keep any more? Because it went to zero, right? It went below like $1. And I know a lot of people made a lot of money shorting Luna. And that's another big thing to watch out for too, guys. Like, if there is something happens, be on the watch. If something happens with certain projects, maybe like a hack, right? I don't know, like Sandbox, maybe like a hack, like similar to Axie Infinity. Maybe like some big news comes out, right? And that project has a similar event to what happened with Luna. That might be a good time to short that project, right? So be on the lookout, because there might be more opportunities like that where projects are just going down hard right after a hack or right after a big event that happened with the project, right? So, and yeah, I can see that happening. I kept 10% and sold at $40. No one expected Luna to go. Yeah, that's true. And I remember during that time, right? Everybody thought that Luna was probably gonna, stay flat, but no one expected it to literally go below $1 and into the pennies, like into below a penny. Zoran says, bro, I was watching Luna live when it went. I don't know. Security guard said, where's the best place to get news on crypto? So I would say there's an app. Actually, there's an app that's called Crypto Market Watch. Yeah, I think this is the website. I feel like this is a great place. And there's an app for this website, Market Watch. And if you just go to the cryptocurrencies section, and like I said, there's an app for it. Right here, every single day, you can see like they have a bunch of articles, and it's very consistent. You can see there's a lot, very consistent. But even better than that, I would say, look, guys, the best app in my opinion for keeping up to date with news, keeping up to date with crypto, like the latest crypto news, is Twitter. Twitter, okay. Twitter is the best one because Twitter is faster than articles. It's faster than websites that publish articles. Okay? And all you do is just go on Twitter, follow a bunch of crypto accounts, including mine. Okay, don't forget to follow me. Follow, big crypto people, influencers, projects, all that. And I'm telling you, news gets out first on Twitter. That's where the news gets out first. People tweet about it ASAP. People tweet about it faster than news websites can publish it. So Twitter is the #1 app for crypto, the latest, fastest crypto news, I would say. It just says ETH and Bitcoin. Do you think Luna could hit a cent? Yeah, so I think I have some Luna Classic. I'm really rooting for them. I think it could be possible if Binance does a major move, like if they do something major according to Luna Classic, because they were one of the biggest losers with Luna Classic, and they hold a lot of Luna Classic. So if they do something big, a big announcement or on something that they're doing, possibly in the long run, it could hit a cent. But it all depends on what they do with it, and also what the Terra, the Luna Classic team does as well, right? What proposals they come out with for Luna Classic in the future, right? Isom says, if Luna hits a cent, I'm rich, man. Yeah, I am too, man. I am. I would probably retire off my job tomorrow. I'll probably quit my job tomorrow and then just stream like every day. But what I would say to be on the safe side, iSound, is set limit orders. It wouldn't be a dumb thing to set limit orders for Luna, right? Because if it does go to a cent or it does something crazy like that, it could happen like in an instant where it just like goes up fast for like 10 seconds, then comes back down to somewhere lower, right? So definitely set limit orders, I would say, is a good idea. So Crypto Billionaire says, I have learned that the good traders, no, he said after that, they trade when the price moves in a certain way instead of predicting it's going one way. That's a great look at it. So they trade when the price moves a certain way instead of predicting it's going one way. That's a good way to look at it. FTX was an easy short. I wish I did it. Yeah, and there probably will be another opportunity where something happens with a project and you have the opportunity to short it. So I made of the crash. I had 65 million Luna bought at 6 zeros. Yeah, I remember that day. You were in my live stream. Zoran says, I think as long as we keep populating and printing money, doesn't matter what price it's at. Wake up. House cost 20G 50 years ago. What do you mean? It doesn't matter what price it's at? Bitcoin, you mean? Looks like we went through your red clouds. My red. So are you talking about my indicator? Let me put on my indicator here because I think you're talking about my indicator. This is my indicator here that I sell. Okay. There's 4 elements to this indicator. So you can see right here, right? This is the red cloud right here, right? We can see that every time we touch the red cloud, we're getting resistance on the red cloud. You can clearly see we come up, right? We come back down towards the top of the Kellner band, and this is the definition of a aggressive uptrend, where we come in the red cloud, get rejected, but we find support. That's the key thing. We find support on the top Kellner band. Okay, and look what happens again. We do it again. We wick all the way up there, come back down, find support on the top Kellner band, and right now we're still above the top Kellner band on Bitcoin on the daily, right? But if we lose 22,800, okay, we are breaking that top Kellner band, and if we do close below it, then I could see us coming down even lower to possibly 21,500, which is around where the middle Kellner band is, according to my indicator. Right? Hector said, it's going like ETH has 15k support. What do you think? What do you mean? It's like ETH has 15k support. What do you mean 15k support on ETH? How much does your indicator cost? So yeah, so it's part of my Patreon. So my Patreon is for the Discord, where we have like 80 people, around 80 to 100 people. And basically the Discord is just like a place where we share our thoughts on coins. We share a technical analysis. I like to post signal alerts. We have a trader chat, and we have like chats here for Bitcoin and other ones. So just for the Discord is $5, which is the first tier. The second tier is you get the Discord and one indicator that you choose, and that's, I believe that's 18. So that's $18. And that's the most popular one. And then the last tier is basically all the indicators, even future ones, and charts, which I'm making charts right now. And that's 73. So you can see, yeah, so that's 73, which is the last tier. And the middle tier is 18. And at the moment I have 3 indicators and 2 type of charts, but I'm going to be making more for that tier specifically. But the most popular tier is the middle one for 18, where you do get an indicator. This is one of them. This is my main one that I created. Well, a breakout, it's the only one. That can only mean the flat lines will get longer each time Bitcoin makes a move up, like stair steps. Yeah, that's true. I see that we spoke into 23,500. And look, if we do pump here again, right to the top of the red cloud again, it would be around 24,700, right? If we stay flat and then we have another pump where we touch the red cloud again, it would have to be around 24,700 range. Okay? Because we can see right here we came up, we touched it. Right here we came up and we touched it again, right? And this is on the daily too. So let's check out here the 4 hour. I'm kind of curious. I want to check out the 4 hour because we've been kind of flat. How do you get the bands? What do you mean the bands? It's like all part of the indicator. So you're more than likely won't see another move until Wednesday. Yeah, most likely. I mean, it was kind of like, you know, we were due for like a flat period too, right? Especially, and it's not a big surprise that we got a flat period on a weekend, right? Trading crypto on the weekend is very unpredictable, but this week is going to be a pretty big week, right, with the Fed meeting and everything. So we'll probably have some volatile times sometime this week. But let me know if you guys think Bitcoin's gonna have another pump up, maybe to 24,000, somewhere around 24,000, or if it's gonna have a dump. If it's finally gonna have its big dump, first big dump since, you know, these previous weeks that we had. That was very bullish. Lewis, we going to 24K this week, you think? So I'm seeing a lot of bearish signs. But again, at the same time, on the bigger picture, we are in this really parabolic move here to the upside. So those bearish signs, like the bear flag, right? The widening wedge to the upside, which I showed you guys here. And also, we got bearish divergence here, the true strength index. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 4 hour. This is the true strength index. You see this right here at the bottom, right? This is clear bearish divergence right here, because we're making lower highs. Look, lower highs, while we're making higher highs. Okay, higher highs, higher highs. And that's bearish divergence. So that could play out. That takes time to play out, and usually we can have a big dump here. You know, if that plays out, this bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Okay. Is Bitcoin going to 12 to 14K? I think it will come to 14K. But again, it's part of my theory. It's not guaranteed. I think if we do have a capitulation, we could possibly see 14K. Or bounce off of 14K before 12K. Zoran says FTX had a big impact on it. Yeah, that's true. Dr. Doc said it would be irrelevant for it to go back to 12 to 14K. It would lose interest for half a year. What do you mean it will lose interest? Like in the crypto markets? What happened to Celsius? Yeah, so what happened to Celsius was that they basically became insolvent. Mainly due to Luna Classic and other, you know, dumb DeFi projects that they were in. And then after, you know, those projects going down hard, as we fall down this bear market, they became insolvent. They locked everyone's funds, including mine, and basically they went bankrupt, Chapter 11, and right now they're in a reorganizing period where recently the judge actually just said that our money, like people's money, is in the power for Celsius. So basically, the judge just ruled that our money is part of Celsius reorganization, which a lot of people were super angry about, and I was one of them. But then when I looked at the bigger picture, when I seen a couple videos, I saw that if the judge would have actually ruled against that, we would probably got like a really like low amounts from our money, like 20%, something like that. While ruling for this, it makes the chances of us being getting 100% back, or at least higher, more likely in the future if the reorganization does go well. So I'm hopeful, right? Like, it's definitely one of the learning things that I learned last year regarding keeping your funds on centralized exchanges or centralized platforms. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Elsha said, how much to subscribe to future deals? What do you mean, how much to subscribe to future deals? What do you mean by that? If it goes to that level, people will lose their attention of it, or at least half a year. Yeah, that's true. But we can also have a big drop to that level, right? And then we can have a V-shaped recovery back up, right? I mean, when I talk about going to that level, guys, like, I say one of the biggest possibilities of us going to that level is like a black swan event, similar to 2020, right? 2020, we were in this really nice uptrend around $10K, $10,000, and out of nowhere, we had a huge unexpected event, capitulation down to $3,000 in a matter of weeks, right? You know, so could something like that play out this year? Sure. I mean, there's many. I would say the world right now is very vulnerable for many events, right? You see the war increasing, right? Recently, Germany just sent tanks to Russia. So you see the war increasing. You see basically our country reaching the debt ceiling, right? They're talking about a CBDC, you know, a financial reset, basically. There's so many things that are on the horizon that can affect the markets very heavy, right? Hunter says, I don't think it'll go to 14K. Everyone is waiting on it. Yeah, that's the big thing. A lot of people are talking about regarding 12K, right? Like, everyone's waiting for 12K the same way that everyone was waiting for 100K during the bull market, right? So it could be like the same thing, basically opposite for the bear market. So that's a great way to put at it, because a lot of people been talking about 12K, including Richard Hart and a couple other people, right? What do you think about using Coinbase and KuCoin? So my opinion on that, no matter how big the platform is, and I would say the best ones are Kraken. Coinbase I can say is okay, but I really like Kraken. No matter how big the platform is, always look to hold your coins on the ledger and stake it there. Okay, let's say you have Solana. Let's say you have Solana on Coinbase. What's the point of holding it there if you can just stake it on your ledger and have the keys, right? But in terms of like buying, I do think those are great platforms, Coinbase and KuCoin. And Coinbase also has a Coinbase card, which is like a debit card, and you earn like 4%, 5% on certain cryptos, which is a great thing. As well as Gemini, they have a card too, but it's like a credit card that they have. Doctor says, well, the spending of the taxpayers' money on things that they didn't agree to cause more debt ceiling. Yeah, and when is the latest that they can delay it, right? I think it was in June, till June. So we'll see. I think this is gonna be a big year. I think I made a video on YouTube talking about my crypto prediction, for this year, and I just feel like something as big is gonna happen this year, where we could see a capitulation for a second time. Well, not a second time. I'm pretty sure there was like other times that there was a capitulation, right? But that's just that's just me without any technical analysis. That's just my gut feeling. Right, but right now in the technical analysis does not lie, right? We are getting a nice bullish structure. This is a bullish structure because when you compare it to this really ugly bearish structure, this huge bearish downtrend, we are kind of, what looks like this is like we're pivoting, right? We're pivoting here, breaking previous lower highs, which is bullish. We're breaking previous lower highs. Our next previous lower high that we have to break to continue in this bullish structure some point in the future, in the next coming weeks, is 25,300. We need to break that, because that's our next previous lower high here that is our target here to break, okay? To continue in this nice bullish structure that we've been in here for this month. Sela says, how do ledgers work? So I'm not really the most tech person, but basically the ledger, all it is, it's like a digital wallet that has a seed phrase, and this seed phrase is like 24 random words that basically is your password. And if you lose that, if somebody gets that, they're able to withdraw, they're able to steal your crypto if they get those 24 random words that are in order. So when you do get your ledger, make sure you write it down, put it in a place that only you yourself know. Do not leave it on your phone like in the digital version. Write it down. You can do something like, you can like do it like a text folder or file and put it like on a USB, right? But basically outside of the Wi-Fi. And basically you have the keys. Those are your keys, and nobody can take your crypto from you as long as you have your keys and you don't send it anywhere. And on the ledger, you'll have like your address for certain coins, Bitcoin, right? So you have those addresses, you send to your address, and now you have Bitcoin on your ledger that's powered, that has the 24 random ordered words. And that is the most important thing, because let's say you break your ledger, let's say your ledger gets stolen, right? They still cannot steal your crypto even if your ledger gets stolen, because they need your 24 seed phrase, and they need on top of that too a password for the ledger and all that. So you can, if you lose your ledger, you can recover your crypto by putting in your 24 seed phrase. Okay, I know there's more, details, and I'm not the most technical person, but that's basically like the most simplest version I could say. Hector says, what do you think ETH support? Okay, so you were asking what do I think is ETH's support right now? Yeah, I would say like for the short term, you can clearly see that ETH support here is in the bottom of this range, which is, like you said, yeah, 1,500, 1,500, right? If we lose that support, then we'll probably come down here to this range for Ethereum, which is around, why isn't this working? Okay, now it is. If we lose 1,500, it'll probably come down to 1,366 into this range, between 1,366 and 1,249. Okay, but right now it's holding this range so far. And ETH, watch out, ETH guys. Keep your eyes on ETH, because ETH is coming to a point right here where it's coming to an end, where it's coming to the bottom of its range, and it's coming to the end of this huge macro downtrend that it still has yet to break. Look at this. ETH has just been rejecting this huge macro downtrend and this double top that it recently have, while Bitcoin has broken its macro downtrend since its all-time high. This is ETH right here. So you can see how ETH is way different than Bitcoin right now. Okay, so keep your eyes on Ethereum, because Ethereum is coming to a point here where it's going to have to make a decision. Okay, so hold up, guys. Okay, just have to fix that. So yeah, just keep your eyes on it. Got you. And can you transfer crypto on it too? Yeah, you can transfer your crypto to it. And transfer your crypto out as well. And if you want to use my link, you can check out my link in my link tree for Ledger. I also have it for the EliPal wallet and the Keystone, which I have review videos on YouTube if you want to learn more about those. Doctor said, yeah, it's like a safe place for your crypto with your own personal keys and codes. Yeah, basically. And when you think about it, guys, like, it's amazing what this is. Like, I don't think people understand how amazing this technology is. Because, like, I'm going to give you something, for example. Crypto is the first asset in history where if somebody came up to you, right, put a gun to your head and said, give me all your crypto, give me all your Bitcoin, give me all your ETH, give me all your crypto, okay, and you said no, and they killed you, they wouldn't be able to get it unless they found your 24 seed phrase. But let's say you just memorized your seed phrase in your head, right? Let's say you memorized it, or maybe you did write it down, but you put it in a very safe place that nobody will find it unless it's you, okay? But crypto is the first asset where this can happen and nobody can steal it. Nobody can take it from you, right? When you compare it to ancient times, to back then, right, when a tribe had, like, you know, food, when they had animals, when they had real estate, right, when they had all these things, gold, silver, you know, and other tribes came, right, killed them, right, they took over the other tribes, they killed all of them, they were able to access all their goods, they were able to access their silver, their golds, right, their food, everything. So it's just amazing how crypto is the first asset in history where it's like people can't steal it from you, right? In a physical way, right? And if you're older, make sure that you put your ledger in the will for your... Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're older, make sure you put the ledger in the will for your kids. But yeah, pay attention to ETH. Look, ETH, I've never seen... Look, this downtrend is so accurate right here, guys. Look how accurate this is. Look how many times we touch it. Okay? Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Look, we touched this like once, twice, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. We wicked to it to the T. Right? So I'm excited to see what ETH does next in the next coming days, because this is big, right? This is really big. And all you have to do for this downtrend for ETH is just connect 4,858, 3,591, and basically 1,692, and you will see how accurate this downtrend is. And we'll see if ETH does break through it, right? And Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin did break through its previous macro downtrend, but it still has yet to pump, right? Can ETH be a good short? Yeah, I think ETH could be a good short, but I would be careful. Let me check out ETH a little bit more to see if I would short this. Yeah, look, if we do come up here again for ETH to retest this macro downtrend for another time, right? Maybe around 1,620, 1,600. That could be a good short, because we have much more downside here than upside. What I would do, actually, if I was playing this out right here, guys, I would probably I would short when we're up here, but I would put a stop loss right above, somewhere above this huge macro downtrend. I would put the stop loss right there above it, just in case if we do break through this macro downtrend on ETH, right? I'm out of the trade if it does pump harder, right? But you can see there's more downside here than upside in this downtrend here for Ethereum. But yeah, Crypto says, I think it's the same. If you reset it, your ledger, your coins will still be in the seed phrase. Exactly. So your coins are in the seed phrase. So let's say somebody, resets the ledger, you reset your ledger or whatever, it's still in your seed phrase, right? So like I said, the most important thing is the 24 seed phrase that is in order. It's not just the 24 random words, it has to be in order. How do I get your YouTube videos again, question mark? Yeah, so you can just go to my TikTok bio after this live stream. Just go to my TikTok bio, and then it's gonna show you my link tree right here. And this is how my link tree looks like. And then my YouTube is this one right here. It says my YouTube on it. But right here I also have the Ledger affiliate link. I have EliPal and I have Keystone. These are 3 great crypto wallets. And if you want to see the review video for the EliPal and the Keystone, I have videos on that on my YouTube. But to check out my YouTube, just click right here on the link tree, and then you'll be taken to my YouTube channel. We got over 32.3 thousand subscribers. I bring you guys videos constantly, all the time. I love making videos. You can see right here. Keystone honest review. This is the review on Keystone, which in my opinion is more user friendly than Ledger, but Ledger has more variety in crypto. If you scroll down, you'll see a EliPal honest review, which is this one. But yeah, that's how you're able to access my YouTube, through my link tree in my bio. But Crypto Billionaire says Matic looks like a good short too. Yeah, let's take a look here on Matic. Let's see if it looks like a good short. Anytime, Sela. And thank you for finding my YouTube, my TikTok here, my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, right? Matic does look like a good short too, especially when cause look, what I can see here happening for Matic, guys. You see what I see happening here? We broke. Look, Matic broke this huge downtrend, right? So we can see a retest of this, maybe somewhere around here. So look, we broke it, but usually when we break it, we later come back down to retest it and bounce off of it as support. So that could be around here, around $1.99, right? $1.97, anywhere right here. So if you do see Matic coming down, which hard, right? Coming down near this downtrend that it broke a couple days ago, I would probably look to long it somewhere when it makes contact with this downtrend, in my opinion, because I could see it bouncing off of that as support, right? But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for being part of Crypto Hangouts episode 11. We're only on episode 11. I'm gonna definitely stream more, probably again. I don't know if tomorrow. Yeah, there's gonna be I'm probably gonna watch football tomorrow, but definitely on Monday. I'll be streaming here live on TikTok and YouTube. And yeah, put the notification bell on YouTube so you know when I go live or when I upload a video. Follow me on here as well. I'm trying to get 10,000 followers. Hunter says, what do you think Matic can do in the bull run? What do you mean, like numbers wise? Well, definitely past his all-time high for sure. Probably like to $10, honestly. $7, $8. It really depends on what Matic continues to do. Isound says, hey man, I'm back. Thanks for coming back, bro. Unfortunately, I'm getting off right now. But I'll definitely will be streaming again Monday very soon. Tomorrow I'm not live streaming because I'm gonna watch football with my friend. But follow me on YouTube, put the notification bell here as well so you guys do know when I'm live streaming. I might do like a day live stream tomorrow, who knows, maybe, and during the day. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for Crypto Hangouts. We got 5,000 likes. Again, my goal, 10K followers on TikTok and 50K on YouTube. That's my goal. I'll probably do a giveaway, a crypto giveaway as well. So Crypto Shady says, hey, what's happening, Lewis? Peace, bro. Crypto Shady, thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Appreciate it, bro. And yeah, thank you guys so much. See you next time, man. See you too, bro. Thank you for all the gifts and roses. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. We'll see what Bitcoin does. I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, good night, everyone. And have an amazing weekend. Appreciate the streams. Hey, iSound, thank you so much, man. I love streaming here. And I just want to say thank you for your support, bro. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support, for all the love and support. And I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace.